Alright guys, I thought this video would be done. Dude, I thought this was over, but apparently there's just more. I can't take this anywhere, but that's why I don't care at this point. I need to eat food. It's breakfast time, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, so this is a response video to Voyboy'S exposing Hashinshin the Predator irrefutable proof. This isn't going to be fun for me, and this will be the last time I will discuss this. I'm moving on from here. I don't believe I was a perfect person in the past, but I'm moving forward, and I'm hoping that what I am now will eventually catch up with the world, and people will realize that things about me aren't true. However, I want at last to address this video because he calls it irrefutable proof. In his video, he discusses several women, and I'll get to them all, even for those of you who don't think I will. Sarah deleted an Instagram message, never had her age in her biography, and agreed with me to no longer talk about this publicly due to a misunderstanding. I think we know what the misunderstanding was, but she no longer wants to be involved. This was back from, I think, October, so this is nearly a year later. Her name is being drug up. I do have screenshots of this. This is one screenshot that was not in the compilation, and this comes from nearly a year ago. Anyone who's paying attention would already know this story. And how old are you to give good relationship advice? She says, old enough. I say, it's like 17. She says, oh, sorry, hi. I say, wait, you're actually 17? That's not old enough. And here she said that she was 18 and deleted a message. If you go throughout this, the rest of the chat messages, they aren't, they might be awkward, but I think everyone's awkward sometimes, and I was trying to build her up and tell her, you know, because she was a fan. I was trying to say, especially because she was very depressed that day, I was trying to say, look how, you know, blah, blah, blah. But I believe that there is a reason she no longer wishes to be involved. In addition to that, is a form of recompense.
Oh, there goes my breakfast.
Bio history. You can see 15, a little bit here, nothing.
Oh, this side is.
And then in the first page of her bio history, she only said 15 early, or not any stretch here, okay? Her bio didn't say she was 15. She told me she was 18. I was trying to cheer up a fan. And I'm sorry if it comes off awkward, and that's not how I meant to be. And me and her have agreed, and I'm very sorry to her to bring you up again. Me and her have agreed to no longer discuss this. So, yes. Vicky was 17, not 16. Now, while you might not understand the importance, you might say, oh, well, 16 is just bad. 17 is bad, too. I'm not going to win any argument other than in cases like this, I feel like having the correct facts is extremely important, and he did not. She has apologized, and we've made amends and agreed to no longer talk about this, which, to Vicky, I'm very sorry to drag you back in. I'm very sorry. This was not me. So, here is her messages. She since deleted them to try to distance herself from this, but this was made, once again, this was made
2020
in October. So this has been publicly available since October, so for nearly a year. Here's her and me working on my original apology. Okay, here's, I want you to know that I wasn't traumatized. The only reason why I posted my side was to show that she was not lying. Here's her saying, just to clarify that Hash didn't groom me and he was not being a pedophile towards me. I never once called him that. What he did and said to me wasn't okay, but I'm not traumatized by him. I'm okay. I won't be talking about this anymore. Thank you. So once again, I'm very sorry that I have to make you talk about this, but this isn't my doing. He is a blatant catfish video editor. He's credited on some old Tarzan videos.
Hell?
He is a video editor.
What the
He's known as an extremely terrible person. He did do these things intentionally to attack me. I did not think it was 15. Did I get catfished? Yes. And that's embarrassing. That's very embarrassing. And I'm very sorry if you guys are embarrassed for me.
What the hell?
At no point were they 15.
Blatant catfish video editor.
This is fake. Like I have a video once again where I go far into this. If you want to go watch it, go watch it. Miyoki, I have no idea who this is. I can't even say anything. Rina, once again, I have nothing to go on, and she seems sketchy about her age. So once again, I've no idea who this is. And look, if I hurt you, I apologize. Okay, but I mean, for irrefutable proof, Voyboy, Victoria. Now this is another issue. Now she was not from Spain. She was not 15. She was 18. Now, even under the misunderstanding, she would have been 16, not 15. The reason he thinks she's from Spain is because she spoke Spanish. Now, I'm not going to say what country she's from, but all I can say is that this once again shows to the lack of actual research done here. Now, I have posted a video on this once again last year. You can go look at that if you want. I posted our entire DM history. Me and her have agreed. We've made amends, and we no longer wish to speak about this publicly. So I'm sorry to Victoria. I'm very sorry. This was not my doing to drag this back up. But I'm not going to, out of good faith, once again, I'm not going to list anything. As for the anonymous, I don't know what to say about that one. As for culties, now this one's a little bit difficult, and I've never wished to actually talk about something like this a little bit more publicly, okay? Because it's embarrassing, and some of these things are embarrassing, and for me, I would rather not be embarrassed, but I think I have to. So when I was younger, and I'm 31 now.
Oh my
I'm
God.
31 now, just to be clear.
Oh my God.
All these accusations are old.
27.
Old, okay? When I was growing up on the internet, I did speak to older men.
What?
And I did learn to, let's say, normalize a more sexual tone.
What the hell? What just happened?
The reason I haven't wanted to discuss this so much is I do know what I did was wrong, and I think everyone can agree with that. But this wasn't grooming, and I have made great strides to improve my behavior here, okay? Now, that's as much as I want to say about this. I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry to culties, and that doesn't happen anymore. I have very much checked my behavior, and this was not grooming. That is something I've been very consistent on. The FBI, they have visited me. This was not grooming. This was inappropriate, but this was not grooming. And to me, this is in the past, and I've learned from this. And this doesn't happen anymore. Now, there was one case where Voyboy brought up a recent person, and I want to talk about that. Just not even talk about the whole thing. I just want to bring up for Voyboy, who might not have seen this, and for other people who might not have seen this, the recent girl was a total catfish. Now, not to me, but to him. She messaged me, asked me, begged me to play games. I played, I think, one with her, and she never spoke on voice. And then went to Voyboy and sent him messages and said he, blah, blah. We've seen this, right? So here's
Whoa. Oh, it's Felipa.
Her.
Blackmail. What the fuck?
Asking for money for me.
What's going on? He's getting extorted.
Yeah. So, I went to Voyboy, and she sent me DMs saying that Voyboy was willing to go public with her, and based on the fact that she did, in fact, go public later, Voyboy did go public later, I do believe that he would have gone public had I not done something. So, yeah. From here on out, I no longer really want to discuss any of this. Okay. The bad behavior that you guys have seen no longer happens. I'm sorry that my awkwardness and poor judgment has made things appear the way that they're not, but that's not how it is. And I do believe trying to repeatedly discredit federal institutions to try to serve your narrative is lame. It's lame, right? It's lame. So from here on out, I will be trying to just move forwards, and I don't
Oh my God.
really want to talk about this anymore,
well.
especially because some of the things I brought up that I'm still dealing with. So for those of you who think that I'm the worst of the worst, I'm not. I don't understand why people still have so much credit when they've brought up fake DMs, when they have brought up debunked cases. Yeah. So, I appreciate everybody for watching and sticking with me. I will continue to put my best self forwards, and if those of you, if you don't like me, that's fine. If you do like me, that's great. But from this point forwards, I wish to move forwards, because every time I try to get, I mean, I've Voyboy'S come at me now 3 times for the same things. I mean, when does he wants me to apologize and learn, but how many times must I apologize? I feel like I've done a lot of apologizing, and I haven't. I've done a lot of apologizing. Let's say that, and continuing to, at this point, I believe, beat me down for views is bad. Now, I want anyone in my community to understand, no one in my community has ever been instructed to attack anyone. In fact, quite the opposite. I've always told people, do not attack anyone. We've never told people to downvote brigade or anything like that. The difference in followers and community size between me and these people is staggering. It is extremely large. And so to try to pretend that I could in any way influence these events through my community is silly. So let me end this by saying I'm deeply sorry for anyone who's been let down by my behavior in the past, but I have apologized for this many times, okay? And I believe I've given you at least enough of an explanation for why it happened, that you can understand that through therapy and other things that this doesn't happen anymore. And I hope you can understand that this was never, this is a mistake. This is a mistake, and I am being repeatedly beaten for a mistake that I don't think is fair to this magnitude. Trying to one up and trying to constantly say that I'm doing worse and worse things.
Oh crap, that's my league.
Especially I feel it's well, whatever. So from here on out, I'm moving forwards, and I'm sorry to anyone who I'm sorry to anyone I've hurt, but it's not, I'm being awkward and autistic and potentially having
Meanwhile, Pat's grooming
but let's say having the
Meanwhile, Pat's grooming gamer girl, no one's saying anything. Dude, she's like 21. Shut off.
Upbringing of a certain kind, at least through the internet, does lead me to I did have behaviors that were unacceptable, and I have worked a lot to curb them. So thank you everybody for watching. I appreciate that all, and I will be moving forwards from here on out. No more drama. If you want to make drama, then that's fine. Then you can make drama. That's fine. I won't respond.
She was pretty fucking stupid though. So whatever. You can say whatever. Anyways, Jesus Christ. I'll be honest. I'll be honest. I mean, what more can we go off of? I think that's it. Like, hey, I gotta get it off my life. I gotta cook my pork till it's not pink, and I gotta eat it. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. I guess that's it. Honestly, I'll be honest. They both doubled down. They're both hitting each other, and at this point, they both shooting facts. So whoever's side you go with, I mean, go with it. But at the end of the day, Twitch ain't bringing Hashinshin back. They don't care about like a 3000 Andy. YouTube's not gonna ban Hashinshin. They don't care. They have bigger problems, such as Logan Paul, and I'm just kidding. It's not even a problem, but you know what I mean. They got Dream and all that people to look kind of after, or whatever the hell they're doing. I actually don't know what they're doing. That being said, nothing's gonna change. Whoever side you take, whatever. And well, I think we all know who benefited from all of this. That's me, by the way. Bye.